memory serves me correctly, Frank, I think the opening line in that tune is "I'll be loving you eternally," am I right? I think that's right, isn't it? You're nodding your head. Just on behalf of Sally's family, I'd like to welcome you all to the chapel here in Mt Jerome for our ceremony here this afternoon. My name is Joe, and I'm based not far from here, just up the road, a place called Mount Argus. And I got a call some time ago asking me could I come down around about this time here on Saturday afternoon and celebrate the ceremony for Sarah Elizabeth, to give her her full name, but affectionately known as Sally. And I'd love to be able to say a few personal things about her myself, but I can't because I don't think I ever met her. But I know Geraldine later, where's Geraldine? Geraldine, we'll be calling you up a little later, Geraldine, during the ceremony to say a few words, and then Frank himself will say a few words as well. Just let me tell you a little bit about the ceremony. There's no need to stand or to kneel, just remain seated. And I'm going to begin with a prayer for Sally. I'm going to quote a little piece from the scriptures. It's about friendship. And as you know, Sally lived a long life, well into her 80s, and I'm certain she would have made many friends through the years, and probably was a good friend herself, not just within her own family, but indeed among her own neighbours and friends. And then I'll quote a few words from one of the Gospels, a Gospel I'm sure you've heard many times. And then at that stage, Geraldine, I'll invite you up, okay? And then maybe after that we'll say another little prayer for Sally, and then I'll invite Frank up to say a few words before the end of the ceremony. And when he's finished, the curtain will go across and the lights will be dimmed. So wherever you've come from, whatever your connection, whether you live in and around Dublin, or indeed maybe whether you've come from other places, whatever your connection, you're all very, very welcome. I know Frank himself will probably say that on behalf of the family. So let's begin. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
On behalf of Freddie, Ruth, and myself, I would like to tell you a little of our relationship with Sally. Sally came into our lives by a chance meeting 2 years ago. It was a vulnerable moment for her when she came to Ruth's attention. Over the 2 years, we got to know Sally and Fran, who she spoke about constantly and was hugely proud of. Sally was active and independent when we met her, but over time she accepted small acts of kindness which would make her life a little easier. It's a testament to Sally's lovely nature and her good faith in people that she allowed us that privilege. She accepted us with gracious good humour, and she trusted us, which meant a lot. In the last few months, Sally became more dependent, and we felt more like family. Together with Fran, we hope that we made her life a little more pleasant. But we want to tell you, Sally, that whatever contribution we made, it pales in comparison to what you gave us. Sally enjoyed our visits, and so did we. She shared life experiences with us, and she always had an opinion on what was happening at the time. She enlightened us, and she entertained us. Thank you, Sally, for allowing us into your life. We are all the better for having known you. We will always remember you with great fondness and a lot of love. We will miss you so much. Rest in peace.
Here, Geraldine. Thanks, Geraldine. Just before I invite Frank to the microphone, Frank, I came across this little piece. Some of you may have heard it before, and it goes like this. And with respect, this is easier said than done, because when you lose someone you love, and we've all been bereaved, every one of us. My own mum, in fact, is laid to rest here in Mt Jerome, just round the corner. The most natural thing in the world is to shed tears and to grieve, particularly for someone who's part and parcel of your life for so long. And I was just saying, Sally lived a long life. This is entitled, "Don't Weep for Me, for It Was Time." It says, don't weep for me, for it was time to slip life's bonds and soar and climb to brighter realms, well known before, where all is light and love is law. Do not grieve for what is past, for bodies are not made to last, expendable their only role, a growing medium for the soul. Don't store my books, don't wear my rings, or cling to clothes or other things of sentimental value, for you do not need them anymore. Browse through photos for a while, but only if they make you smile. Call to mind how much we cared, the things we did, the times we shared. But do not sigh, wish them back, or dress yourself in hopeless black, for clouds will part and lark will rise. The wheel must turn to make us wise. And this is how 'twill ever be. I'm part of you, you're part of me. At every dawning's golden flare, each velvet nightfall, I'll be there. On woodland walk by tossing sea, some elemental part of me will ride the wind and sing its song, for each to each we all belong. Your happiness will set me free. Beloved, do not weep for me. Well, as I said, that's easier said than done. It's the most natural thing, as I say, to grieve when someone we love has passed away. Frank,